vlog. As y'all can see, this is gonna be a story time. So this video is about my most embarrassing moment out here on the road as a female trucker. So let me do a backstory. I was in Nebraska, and I was at the terminal that we have in Nebraska, and right beside the terminal, up the street from the terminal, is that little mall. Nebraska. I'm lying. Iowa. Dubuque, Iowa. It's the mall up the street from the terminal. So of course, you know, I take their little van or whatever because they let us use their company van to go run our little errands when our truck is in the shop, or we need to just get some little small things from the Walmart up the street because it's also across the street from the Walmart. Anyway, so I goes into the mall, goes into the look around or whatever, and I goes into the shoe section. The shoe section, I ended up finding me some all black Pumas with the white, the Puma sign was white on it, but the shoe was all black, and it was like a mesh on the outside. I ended up buying the little Puma shoes or whatever that had the mesh on them. And the next day I ended up putting them on, and I was somewhere at the fuel pump, and it was nighttime. And I went to walk around, you know how you walk around your truck to put the other handle in on the passenger side. So I was on my way back. And good thing I had a deer guard, because if I didn't have that deer guard, I would have slipped and busted my behind. I don't know what was on the ground or whatever. I don't know if it was water or if it was darn fuel from what somebody waste. But I went to walk around the front part of the truck. Boy, when I tell you, if I ain't caught myself on that deer guard, boy, that would have been the end of me, boy. And I'd have been so embarrassed. So anyway, I said, oh, okay. So I seen how the grip is on the bottom of these shoes. I said, I gotta watch myself when I walk in these shoes or whatever. I can't just be walking cute in all type of ways when I got these tennis shoes on. So I want to say about a week later or whatever, I was headed towards Ohio, and I ended up stopping at this TA. By the time I stopped and found a parking spot or whatever, it started raining, and I was just getting my stuff ready to go in and take a shower. Mind y'all, I was on the phone as well while doing this. So I don't think I had a headset in. I did have a headset. So I had my headset in, I had my phone in my hand when I got out of the truck. And when I go take a shower, I take it takes two bags. So right now I got a duffel bag, and I got a little carrying bag that I use with all my face and hair products and stuff in it. And then the duffel bag, I put my clothes and body stuff I need for my body. So, but right now I'm able to put my hair bag inside of my duffel bag, so I only got one bag to carry in. But back then, y'all, I was carrying 2-3 bags in at a time just to go take a shower. I had a bag for my clothes, a bag for all my personal stuff. Child, I just thought I was just real bougie back then and wanted to be cute. So anyway, like I said, I was at the TA. Most of the TAs that y'all go to, they got Popeyes or whatever. So the closest door to get into the truck stop was the Popeyes, because it was started raining. Oh, and I had my umbrella in my hand. So I had the umbrella, I had one bag over my shoulder, I had another bag on the opposite shoulder, and then I had my phone in my hand, and I was carrying my purse. Also carrying the umbrella. So imagine all that stuff in my hand as I'm carrying, walking through the drizzling rain with them slippery ass goddamn bottoms insole shoes on. Not insole, the bottom of the shoes. I don't know what kind of grip. They ain't had no grip at all, y'all. It's like they was made to slide across a wet surface. So anyway, so I'm on the phone talking to my homeboy at the time, and I get into the door for Popeyes. Now mind y'all, every restaurant, mostly all the restaurants I go to, when you walk inside the door, it's like a rug right there inside the door, right? For you either to wipe your feet off when it's raining like how it was then, or for you just to to clean your shoes off before you walk on their tile floor. Well, this particular TA, Popeyes didn't have no rug when you first walked in. So I'm gonna give y'all a setup. So I walked in the door. To the left of me was the counter for the people working at Popeyes, and then the line was going in front of me. So I was facing the line as they was waiting to get, you know, to order their food or whatever. So it was like, I want to say it was good, like 10-15 people in line when I walked in the door. Tell me why me not paying attention, completely forgetting about the bottom of the soles of my shoes. Tell me why when I walked in the store, and I think I took 2 steps. By that second step, I was sliding across the floor like I had on skates. And it was this one guy that was him, I don't know if that was his girlfriend, his homegirl, trainee or whatever. I don't know who she was, but she was walking with him. And he was on the phone, but he didn't have a headpiece in. He had the phone, he was holding the phone with his shoulder. So good, so happened I walked in front of him. Well, no, when I walked in, when I was sliding in front of him. So Of course, he had the one hand with the phone or whatever, the shoulder holding the phone, but the other hand, he ended up grabbing me before I went down. And I landed like I was getting ready to propose to somebody. I landed on one knee. And all my other stuff I threw everything else because I was trying to catch myself. But good thing he was there though, because I was sliding in front of him, and what he did was he grabbed me up under my arm, because you couldn't grab anything else because the stuff I had on, child, it was just, back then I was real like extra with my stuff. I had on shorts, some Bermuda shorts, and like a tank top or something like that. But anyway, so he ended up grabbing me up under my arm and catching me the rest of the way so I wouldn't fall completely on my behind. But I ended up falling to where, like, when I landed, I landed like I was getting ready to propose to somebody. Girl, when I tell you, back then the mannequin challenge was real popular. When I tell you, them Popeyes employees had to stop what the heck they was doing just to look at me and watch me bust my ass and all my stuff go up in the air like somebody was throwing a confetti party. Boy, when I tell you, I was so embarrassed. So embarrassed. So embarrassed. I think I seen a biscuit froze up in the air when I looked over there trying not to be shamed. But that was the most embarrassing moment, not just in trucking, but just in life, period. I ain't never been that, I was so embarrassed when I tell you, but the only thing I could do is laugh. I laugh with anybody but stay behind. I don't care if it's me, I don't care if it's an 80-year-old grandma. She falling, bust her ass, as long as she get up, she okay. I'm gonna laugh at her, but I ain't gonna laugh at her in the face if she hurt or something like that. I'm gonna wait till I'm going on out the premises and out of sight, out of mind, then I'm gonna chuckle to myself. But the fact that I slid and bust my ass like I did going through that Popeyes, and when I tell you it wasn't nothing but us color folks up in there, boy, and it didn't help the fact that my homeboy who I was talking to on the phone, he ended up asking what happened, and I ended up telling him giving him the rundown, the whole story or whatever, and he was like, boy, he was like, he ain't nothing but a clown, y'all. He was like, boy, I know that man who had to caught you up on your arm. I know you about threw his shoulder out. So you about threw that shoulder out. He sitting there trying to catch you with that one arm, boy. Cause and the dude, he was on the phone like I told y'all before. He was on the phone or whatever. And he was like, I know he telling that story to whoever he was talking to on the phone, to my what happened, because they probably asked him what happened. I said, yeah, he was talking to her, to my he and then caught the girl to, oh, she was solid. She was real solid. I said, boy, look at here. Yeah, so he was like, yeah, I knew she was solid. She was real solid. I said, but that whole thing, I think about it to this day, I still chuckle to myself. But yeah, that was my story time, y'all. It's a little short little story time. Hopefully it made y'all day, made y'all chuckle to yourself and give y'all heads up. Watch this bottom of y'all shoes when y'all walking out here. Be thinking y'all cute, and you're gonna be cute and embarrassed, and it just, cause that was just, oh my God. It's funny now, but I was so embarrassed. I probably turned every color in the book once I got up. You talking about here, but got up and got my stuff and went to the shower? Yeah. But anyway, don't forget to like this video, share it, leave a comment down below to let me know what was y'all most embarrassing moment in life, period, because that was mine in life, not just in trucking, but it happened while I was trucking. Also, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll see y'all in the next video.